Good morning, students. If you can hear me properly, then tell me in comment section if voice is clear. Okay. So let's start our poem Wind. Before this poem, in chapter 2, I had explained you Abilene Clan is listen to sound without hearing it, and part 2, Bismillah Khan. Both chapters I had explained the Shehnai of Bismillah Khan and part 1, Abilene Clan is listen to sound without hearing it. Now there is a poem after these two chapters. So let's start the poem. Just wait a minute so that maximum student can join us. 60 are already here. We would wait 1 minute only and then start our poem. Okay. And again I remind you that during my class no one will start presentation. Okay, you just watch the video, mute your mic. If you have any doubt, just write in the comment section. What about QA, question answers? Okay, you will have question answers in your classroom app. Till now, I haven't sent, but I would send there. No need to worry. After completing this chapter, I would send you question answers there. Okay, so let's start our chapter. Now, as you can see here, chapter 2, wind poem is here. So today I am going to explain you this poem, Wind. Just wait a minute, students, before going to start. Okay. So let's start our poem Wind. Here, as you can see, Wind is the title of our poem. Wind, here it's a symbolical or as a meaning of wind. Both meanings are here. In this poem, wind works as a symbol that how circumstances change in our life, how difficulties are in our life, and that time how we should behave. Difficulties symbolizes here as a wind that so many difficulties are in our life. That time what should we do and how we should behave that time. If we are weak, then how this wind means problems will overcome us, and if we are strong enough that time, that how we will be able to overcome that difficulty. So without wasting the time, let's start the poem. After this I would start your chapter. The wind blows strongly and causes a lot of destruction. How can we make friends with it? Here, the poet. Again, you should know about the poet. Look here. The poet of this poem is Subramani Bharati, but he was a Tamil poet, and later on, it was translated by A.K. Ramanujan in English. He translated into English. So the main poem was written by Subramani Bharati. The wind blows strongly and causes a lot of destruction. Wind. Wind provides us very satisfaction, but sometimes it blows very strongly, and just because of it, it causes a lot of destruction. So here it's a symbol that how problems in our life can destroy us, and that time how we should behave. It's a symbolic poem I have said, and here wind explains as a destructive. Here wind's explanation is like destructive, it's a difficult, and how it works we would understand in this poem. So first I would recite a few lines, a few stanzas, and then explain you. Wind comes softly, don't break the shutter of the windows. This poem is in three words. There is no rhyme scheme. Wind comes softly, don't break the shutters of the window. Don't scatter the paper and don't throw down the books on the shelf. Here, the poet explains that wind, the poet, we can say poet talks here to the wind. Poet is talking to the wind and explains here, and we can say pray or request that wind, please come softly and don't break the shutters of the window. Shutters of the window means this type of shutters. Don't break that shutters of the window, because when wind comes in destructive way, that time shutters of the window and everything around us affected by the wind. So here poet talks about that please come softly, धीरे से आओ तुम, and don't break, मत तोड़ो shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Poet is a writer, and if he is a writer, then so many papers are there in his house and on his table. So he tells that don't scatter the papers. So many papers are there, and due to heavy and destructive wind, he says that don't scatter, because just because of air in this destructive mood, so many papers are there in his house, all scattered here and there. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. He's a writer, so he's fond of reading books, so many books are there. He requests, he tells to win again that don't throw down the books on the shelf. He has many books in his shelf. So again he says that wind, please come softly. My books are falling down. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. Who started presentation? And Gupta, please don't start presentation just because of your presentation. Our class disturbs. Harsiddhi Pathak is saying that please let the other students in, they are not able to join. How is it possible they are not able to join? They should send a request, and a request has been accepted from here. And one more thing, your time is at 10, so that time you should prepare. If I would wait, then this will not possible to take your class. Okay, so let's start our class. So I was explaining here that there, look what you did. You threw them all down. Now, in the first few lines, poet was requesting, poet was talking to wind. Here, his tone changed. In the lines, poet's tone changed, and he said to wind that, look there, what you did. देखो तुमने क्या किया. You threw all them down. तुमने सारे नीचे गिरा दिए हैं, books and papers, and you tore the pages of the books. You tore all the pages. And when you come, you don't come alone. You bring rain with you. What you brought? Rain, storm. These things you come with you, rain and storm. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings, frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling leaves, lives and crumbling hearts. And you are clever at poking at weaklings. You make fun of weaklings. Weaklings means one who is weak. Doesn't matter people, anything, or any other. You crumble all that. Crumble means destroy. Crumble means destroy. Crumble means fall down, तोड़ना, गिराना, उसको खत्म कर देना. You crumbling woods. Woods means many trees in the forest and that type of woods. Crumbling bodies. Sorry, frail crumbling. Frail crumbling means जो कमजोर होते हैं. Frail means weak. You like attack on that frail crumbling houses. You attack on that houses, doors. You break down houses, doors, rafters. Rafters means a support area of a roof, any roof, that is known as rafters. Crumbling woods, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, and crumbling hearts. So many things. So many things means here poet is trying to explain that anything that is frail. Frail means weak. Anything that is weak, you will crumble. Crumble means you will break that thing. You will destroy that thing. If we are strong enough, not only in this poem, poet uses houses and doors and these are things. No, even in our life, we are strong enough, we have capacity to face the problems. If we face the problem that time, we don't show our weakness, we strong enough, then difficulties will not be able to break us. If we are weak, then difficulties will overcome us. So here it is also a symbolic poem, and with the symbols, poet explains us that if we are weak and frail, that time we will be crumbled. And if we are strong enough, then we will be able to overcome the problems. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. He won't do what you tell him. So come, let the build strong homes. Let's join the doors firmly, practice to form the body, make the heart steadfast. So the wind god here, wind present here as a god. So wind god winnows and crushes them all. Winnows means winnows is a process of alliteration. Alliteration and it is a process when separate grain from husk by blowing on it. जब अनाज को अलग किया जाता है उसके ऊपर के वेस्टेज से, that is known as winnows. Blow grain free from chaff. चुनना होता है कुछ भी, हम उसको भी बोलते हैं winnows. So the wind goes winnows and crushes them all. Winnows means the wind god winnows the weak and frail, and then crushes them all. The wind can't harm strong enough. If you are strong, then wind can't harm you. But if you are weak, then it will easily crumble you. So, won't do what you tell him. So come, let's build strong homes. So don't tell. Don't tell to him anything. Then what we should do? We should build our houses, our homes strong enough. So come, let's build strong homes so that wind can't crushes them, can't crumble them. We join the doors firmly. हमें अच्छे मजबूत मकान बनाने होंगे. Doors जो हैं उनको firmly joint करना होगा. We should join the door firmly. Practice to form the body, and we should make our body firm. Firm means strong. Make the hard steadfast. Make the hard steadfast means strong. स्थिर जो होता है उसको बोलते हैं steadfast. Do this, and the wind will be friend with us. And if you will do this, wind will be friend with you. If you are strong enough, then wind will not harm you, and you will be friend with wind. The wind blows out big fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. Because in the last stanza, poet explains that wind blows the weak fire. If fire is weak मतलब थोड़ी सी कहीं आग लग रही है, then wind can blow, उसको बुझा सकती है wind. But if that fire is strong enough, then wind can't blow that fire. That fire will roar just because of wind and flourish. वो और बढ़ जाएगी. That will flourish. Flourish means growth. That fire will grow. It means if you are strong enough, then wind will support you. Wind will work as a friend. And if you are weak, then it will blow you. It will crumble you. So his friendship is good. His friendship means wind's friendship is good, and we praise him every day. Here is a symbolic poem, and just with these words and the examples, poet wants to explain us that if we are strong enough in our life and face the situation, face the problems, then problems harm us, and we will strong enough that time. That problems we will be able to overcome that problems. So it is written by Subramani Bharati and later on translated in English into English by A.K. Ramanujan. Here is a small introduction of Subramani Bharati. Subramani Bharati 1882 to 1921. Its age when he wrote this artistic. Hello. Okay. Subramani Bharati 1882 to 1921. It is the period when he started his finished is a great Tamil poem. Subramani Bharati was a great Tamil poem and famous for his patriotism in the pre-independence era. Pre-independence era means आज़ादी से पहले की इरा में. पेट्रियोटिज्म मीन्स आपको देशभक्ति की बहुत सारी चीज़ वहाँ पर आर्टिस्टिक थिंग्स मिलेगी उनकी. A.K. Ramanujan is a Kannada and English poet, and A.K. Ramanujan, who translated into English, he was a Kannada and English poet and well known. बहुत अच्छे से जाने जाते थे. His translation of classical and modern poetry. So both poets, small and brief introduction is here. Now, our chapter second has been completed. Two chapters and this poem Wind. Now, I am going to start your next chapter, chapter 3. So just wait a minute. I am going to start. Your next chapter is going to start. Here, as you can see, chapter 3, the little girl is here on your display, the little girl. Now I'm going to start this chapter. This chapter is about a little girl who is who's so afraid from his father. So let's start the chapter. Before you read section, do you feel you know your parents better now and then when you were much younger? Perhaps you now understand the reasons for some of their actions that used to upset you earlier. Many times we'll feel that our parents were rude with us, and later on we understand that no, there were a few reasons just because of their actions that used to upset you earlier. This story about a little girl whose feelings of her father changed from fear to understanding will probably find an echo in every home. And here we have same story. There we know about a girl's feeling just because that his father. His mic is on. Please mute your mic. And if you can hear,
Sir, some students are not able to join.
if students are not able to join after this class, they will call me, okay, and I talk to them. Now I am in a separate class, and technical team is there in the next class, so I can't tell them, okay. If there is any technical problem, I would talk to them. If you are not able to join, come out from your Google Meet app and try again. Yeah, so many students are here who are saying that they are not able to join. Saloni and Chayan and Harshika and okay. So if you are not able to join, come out and join again. Okay, let's start our chapter. So in this chapter we have a girl, a little girl whose feelings towards her father changes when she understands the situation, that which type of circumstances her father works, in which type of circumstances her father works, and then she expects her father that he will play with them. It is not possible, and later on she understands. So let's start the chapter. The title is The Little Girl. To the little girl, he was a figure to be feared and avoided. Every morning work, he came into her room and gave her a cruel kiss, to which she responded with, "Goodbye, father." And oh, there was a great sense of relief when she heard the noise of carriage growing fainter and fainter down the long road. In this paragraph, a little girl, she was a very feared and avoided girl. Every time she feared that, sir, please come here. A few students are trying to join this class. If please allow them. Sir? Okay, students, after this class, I check why you are not able to join. Okay. In this paragraph, a little girl is there who is very fearful to his father. Every morning, before going to work, before going to office, his father come in her room and gave her casual kiss. She was a little girl. उसके father उसको casual kiss देते थे, and in response, she say goodbye. And after that, his father, with a great sense of relief, she went from there, वो वहां से चले जाते थे. The noise of carriage growing from there, that girl could heard. The girl could hear the voice of carriage. Carriage means the vehicle of her father. And when the noise fainter and fainter, धीरे धीरे जैसे noise कम होती जाती थी, that girl take the relief, the great sense of relief. Thank God, father has gone from here, because she was very fearful. She had feared every time from his father. In the evening, when he came home, she stood near the staircase and heard his loud voice in the hall. Bring my tea into the drawing room. Hasn't the paper come yet? Mother, go and see if my paper's out there. Voice is not properly. Can you hear me, students, properly? If you can hear, then write in comment section. No, sir. Yes, yes. Voice is clear? A few students have problem. So check your network connection if you have problem, because if problem is from here, then you all won't be able to hear me. But there is only a few students who are not able to hear me. It means there is a connectivity problem. Check your network. So in the evening, when his father comes home, that time he stood near the stair. That time she stood near. जब उसके father आते थे, she stood near the staircase. Staircase के पास ही वो खड़ी हो जाती थी. And she heard the loud voice in the hall. Loud voice means when her father comes, so many things he said there. Bring my tea. Hasn't the paper come yet? Mother, go and see if my paper's out there. And so many things were there. And bring my slippers. This type of noise was there. Kezia, that girl's name was Kezia. Mother would call to her, if you are a good girl, you can come down and take off father's boots. Slowly the girl would slip down the stairs, more slowly till across the hall and push open the drawing room door. And then her mother called that, Kezia, please come here, come down from the stairs and take off father's boot. That girl was already fearful from her father, already डरी हुई थी उसके father से. Every day when her father went from home, she feel relaxed. जब कभी उसके father घर से चले जाते थे, वो relaxed feel करती थी, और जैसे ही आते थे वापस उसको वही fear रहता था. So, okay, voice is clear, so just concentrate on the chapter. So when her mother told Kezia that go to your father and take off your father's boots, slowly she went there, slipped down the stairs, and more slowly she went there and pushed open the drawing room's door. By that time, he had his spectacles on and looked at her over them in a way that was terrifying to a little girl. Well, Kezia, hurry up and pull off these boots and take them outside. Have you been a good girl today? I really don't know, father. In these lines, Ford explains that when she enters into the room, she saw that her father already wore spectacles and looked like in a terrifying way. बहुत ही terrifying way में उसको देख रहे थे. From his spectacles, she was already in a fear, already डर में थी. And when her father said that, well, Kezia, come here and pull off these boots towards. Come here and take these boots and take off outside. And then he asked something from Kezia, and she could not give answers properly. I really don't, father. This type of words, this type of months means वो अटकने लगी थी बोलने में. She could not give a proper answer. You really don't know. if you stutter like this, stutter means जो हम हड़बड़ाहट में अटकने लगते हैं, that is stutter. If you don't know, if you stutter like that, mother will have to take you to the doctor. And then her father said that if you will stutter like this, your mother will take you to the doctor for treatment. She never stuttered with other people, had quite given it up, but only with father, because then she was trying so hard to say the words properly. What's the matter? What are you looking so raised about? Mother, I wish you taught this child not to appear on the brink of suicide. Here, Kezia, carry my teacup back to the table carefully. Before this, she never stuttered, and she never stuttered with the other people. इससे पहले भी वो stuttered means ऐसे अटक कर नहीं बोलती थी, and never stuttered with other people. But it was just her fear. Whenever she comes before her father, जब कभी वो अपने पापा के सामने आती थी, she become very fearful, and just because of his fear, she started stuttering. And then his father asked, "What's the matter? What are you looking so raised about?" Mother, I wish you taught this child not to appear on the brink of suicide. And then her father said to his mother, three or four members are in his family: this girl, her father, her mother, and her grandmother. She spends her mostly time with her grandmother. Is there any sound issue? Okay, no. Okay. If sound is clear, then listen. And then he said to his mother, her father said to his mother that teach this child not to appear on the brink of suicide, कि ये ऐसे सुसाइड कर लेगी, ऐसा सीन बनाकर, ऐसा फेस बनाकर ना आया करे. Here Kezia carry my teacup back to the table carefully. And again he instructed Kezia. His any sound issue? Chemistry classroom app. Okay. ओके, टाइम बचा है ना अभी तो. ओके. Then again he instructed that Kezia carry my teacup back to the table carefully. He was so big, his hands and his neck, especially his mouth when he yawned. Thinking about him alone was like thinking about a guilt. And here in these lines, her father's appearance explained by the Kezia. How he explained? You will laugh. She explained. How she explained? You will laugh. She explained that he was so big, his hands and his neck, especially his mouth. She is explaining here her father's appearance. That बहुत बड़े हैं उनके हाथ, neck, and he is so big, especially his mouth. And when he yawned means जब वो जम्बाई लेते हैं. Thinking about him alone was like thinking about a guilt. And if I think about my father, I feel like thinking about a guilt. Guilt मतलब कोई बहुत विशाल राक्षस के बारे में सोचते like that. So she was just a little girl and she could not understand. That's why she's feeling like this. Later on, she will understand her father. On Sunday afternoons, grandmother sent her down to the drawing room to have a nice talk with father and mother. But the little girl always found mother reading and father stretched out on the sofa, his handkerchief on his face, his feet on one of the best cushions, sleeping soundly. sleeping soundly and snoring. On Sunday, when her father was at home, her grandmother, as I have showed you, that she was comfortable with her grandmother. She talked with her. She was very comfortable. So on that Sunday afternoon, her grandmother sent her down to the drawing room when her father and mother was sitting. So she sent and talked and said that nice talk with father and mother. Have a nice talk कि जाकर अपने father और mother से बात करो. You always feel fearful, so you should talk. But the little girl was always found mother reading and father stressed. But whenever this little girl come there, she always found that her mother reads something and her father stretched out on the sofa. वो लटे हुए रहते थे. Taking his handkerchief on his face. अपना handkerchief अपने मुंह पर डालकर. His feet
Voice is
on.
not clear.
Voice is not clear. Can you all have this problem? Voice problem? Clear? No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. If you have problem, then write yes. Otherwise, no. It's clear. Okay, voice is clear. Sometimes it might be possible you are not able to listen me properly. It happens due to network connectivity. Okay. So whenever she comes in drawing room, she finds her mother reads, father is stretched out on the sofa, taking his handkerchief on his face and taking his feet on the best cushion, sleeping soundly and snoring. आराम से सोते रहते हैं उसके फादर और खराटे लेते हुए रहते हैं. Then what she do? Here you have a picture. Her mother is reading something and her father is sleeping. And this little girl is here. She always waits. She sat on a stool, gravely watched him until he woke and stretched and asked the time. Then looked at her. Don't stare so, Kezia. You look like a little brown out. And she sets that time on a stool and waited. And her father asked time. Then she again said that don't look like Kezia, look like this Kezia. You looks like a little brown owl when you stare me. जब तुम मुझे घूरती हो तुम एक brown owl की तरह लगती हो. So don't look this. Okay, students. After this, I would explain you in my next class. Okay. And one more thing, students. I would explain you the remaining chapter of this class. Sorry, I would explain you remaining chapter in my next class, and you have an information. आपको अभी इस क्लास को लीव करना है और आपका नेक्स्ट पीरियड केमिस्ट्री का है, तो उसके लिए आपको लिंक केमिस्ट्री ग्रुप में मिल जाएगी. वहां जाकर आपको वापस से ज्वाइन करना है. आप इसी ग्रुप में कंटिन्यू नहीं रहेंगे, आपको यहाँ से लीव करना है. तो आपकी केमिस्ट्री क्लास स्टार्ट होने वाली है. जस्ट लीव दिस ग्रुप एंड ज्वाइन देयर. ओके. Tell me in comment section, have you understood? For your chemistry class, you have to join in chemistry group. You have another link there. This link was for English only. So you have to join. Okay. So you can quit from here and join to your chemistry class. Okay, students, join your chemistry class. Quit from here. You have a link in your chemistry group. Use that link and join that class. Okay, thank you.